Dear students, in this lecture we are going to discuss continuous probability distribution. As this topic is very vast, we are going to see only these points: continuous sample space, continuous random variable, probability density function, cumulative distribution function, and some numerical problems. Let us define continuous sample space. A sample space containing uncountable number of sample points is called continuous sample space. A continuous sample space can be a set of ordinary real numbers such as an interval 0, 1 or the whole space minus infinity to plus infinity. A continuous sample space is the one which has all the points in the same interval on the real line. For a continuous sample space, we cannot have one-to-one correspondence between sample space omega and set of natural numbers. Now let us see the examples of continuous sample space. In measuring a weight of an oil bag having the capacity of 1 kilogram, that is equal to 1000 grams, the sample space will contain omega equal to 980 grams, an interval from 980 grams to 1005 grams. In testing life of an electronic component or electric tube, the sample space will contain the real line from 0 to infinity. In measuring weight or interest, the sample space again contains the interval from 0 to infinity. Continuous random variable definition: a real valued function x defined around continuous sample space is called a continuous random variable. In other words, a continuous random variable is a real valued function defined around continuous sample space, taking values in a real line minus infinity to plus infinity. A continuous random variable takes any value in an interval or collection of intervals. Diagrammatically, it is shown as if this one is our sample space containing sample points, say stars, then x is a random variable which assign value x star to a sample point star from sample space to the value x star on real line minus infinity to plus infinity. Now let us see the examples. Height or weight of a person is a continuous random variable. Electricity consumption is a continuous random variable. Daily rainfall or daily temperature is a continuous random variable. Life of a component in hours is a continuous random variable. So here note that range of a continuous random variable is subset of a real line. Probability density function. So it is defined as like this. A real valued function f of x is said to be probability density function, or in short PDF, of a continuous random variable x if it satisfies the following conditions. F of x is greater than or equal to 0, that is non-negative for all values between minus infinity to plus infinity, and integration from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx is equal to integration over a specified range R f of x dx equal to 1. So it is not possible to talk about the probability of the random variable assuming a particular value, that is probability that x is equal to x equal to 0 for a continuous random variable. This point is very important. We talk about the probability of the random variable assuming a value within a given period, within a given interval. The probability of the random variable assuming a value within some given intervals, say from x1 to x2, is defined to be the area under the graph of the probability density function between x1 and x2. The same thing is shown here diagrammatically. So this probability that x1 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to x2 is this one in area below this PDF f of x and between the ordinates x1 and x2. So here note that for a continuous random variable, probability of an individual value is 0. That is probability that x is equal to x is 0 always. Note that the range of a variable may be finite or infinite, but even when the range is finite, it is convenient to consider the range as infinite by simply assuming that the density function is 0 outside its specified range. Thus, if x takes values in the finite interval, closed interval a to b only, then f of x is equal to 0 for all x which does not belong to a to b. For example, if random variable x has PDF f of x is equal to say pi x for the interval a to b, then the PDF of x can be written as f of x is equal to 0 when your x is less than a, f of x is equal to pi x when x lies between a and b, and equal to 0 when x is greater than b. So this can be again written for simplicity as f of x is equal to pi x for this interval a to b and equal to 0 otherwise. These 2 points are combined here or in otherwise. Next period we shall see how to find mean, variance, harmonic mean, geometric mean, median, and other partition values for a continuous probability distribution. Okay, thank you very much.